we are back playing some fun games. Well, a fun game. Sorry, massive difference. I do apologize. Um. Okay. So we spent all that time waiting for the server to load, and then it just changes map instantly. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter because I have just started the stream, and I don't expect any viewers to be viewing. So oh, we're on this. Uh, Yeah, we are on an official server today. It's the London one, which I barely ever get to do, as it never seems to be up for me. Like, there's a weird thing with the servers where, like, if you refresh it, other servers come up and the previous ones disappear. So maybe I think something that could be improved there would be a little less jankiness, per se. Yeah, I go with this. Marksman. Combat pilot? No, I can't go combat pilot because then I won't be able to do anything. They would hold their point. What do I go as? Point man? Does that make sense? Makes sense to me, and that's all that matters. I am the deciding vote here. Not that there's anybody else to decide. Was he in a was he sounds like a cobra, but they may have changed it. Because the last time I checked, it was only cobras. Could be wrong, obviously. Let's go ahead and use our special sniping skills, which I don't remember having, but I guess I'm claiming to now. There's two of them, two of us. I guess I am sorely mistaken. I very much doubt that that helicopter's actually going to be able to do a whole lot. I should have changed. Yeah, I shouldn't have picked marksman. That was a foolish. Yeah, oh, that's a person there, isn't it? No? Gonna hang out by this hammock, but sadly not in the hammock, which is my, preferred state if I'm by a hammock. I mean, as long as there's a comfy hammock, because I've been in some really uncomfortable. When I say really uncomfortable, I mean absolutely horrible. I once slept in a hammock overnight, end of winter, I think it was, or maybe it was going into winter. Either way, it was freezing. Like it wasn't summer. Might have been summer. I don't know. I'm kind of like a forgetful old man when it comes to these things. Um, Anyway, and I was sleeping out on it, but the hammock was too small. And so I was continuing. I fell out of the hammock in the night, and it was raining. You're outside, it was all wet and damp, and I just ended up going back to sleep on the ground. So that was not very fun at all. Not fun. Well, it was kind of fun in the way, like, haha, I slept overnight in my garden. But I don't know why that was funny at the time. Somebody. Who's that? So, what's the plan? Do you want to stay here and guard it, or what?
That's a good question.
I'll tell you what, you look like a capable person, so you go ahead, and I'm
All
gonna
right.
stay here behind the lines,
All
possibly
right.
without danger. And
All right. Sounds like a plan.
yeah, good luck. Try not to get shot.
Yeah, yeah. I'll try my best.
This wasn't the correct job for this. Hmm.
Bravo is being attacked.
Oh, I think they're catching on to the fact that we just kind of walked
Yeah.
into their point.
Yeah, they might be catching on to the
Don't
fact
worry,
that
I'm
we're
gonna go
pretty
and
close to them.
execute them. Oh, hi, Goldfire. About to execute some enemies. Yeah, kind of got executed myself.
So how'd that work work out for you.
I'm gonna go ahead and change this. Yeah. Yeah, they kind of executed me instead. It was a slight miscalculation by the fact that I ran into a tunnel and they came round the tunnel with their gun up. So yeah.
Well, th- there's 2 of them and 4 of
I
us.
can confirm the fact
So
that being
surely
shot in the head is not very fun.
right?
Right, I need to turn up the
We
sound.
have lost Bravo.
I cannot hear him.
Oh, I guess
Wait,
I was wrong there.
there we go. A lot better. Right. How's the computer doing? Temperatures. But if you want to just try and hold on to Bravo, that'd be real nice. Oh no, okay, it's gone.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
I think it's your turn to go to Bravo this time.
Okay,
I'll
that
stay at
seems
Alpha.
fair.
I'm hearing gunshots. That's a little worrying.
Yeah, although to be fair, I did get shot while I was defending the point, so maybe we should both go, and that way, if one
Yeah,
of us
but
gets
that
shot,
would mean that they would just take it. Well,
or games, you
yeah,
mean?
we have a guy here anyway. I'll go to Bravo.
Yeah, come on. We can go and bayonet charge
Yeah.
him, although I don't have a bayonet, so you're gonna have to do all the charging. I can stomach the
I do have a
occasional
bayonet.
horror game. Yeah,
So didn't like the British Army do like a bayonet charge in like 2012 or something against some like ISIS
Probably.
guys? I read about that.
that's what I would do. Just send all the fresh conscripts into the fray.
Yeah, it works. I think.
Yeah,
Might
I mean,
work.
we can
Never
just
know.
take our lessons from World War II and not learn from history. I mean, it's a common saying, don't learn from history.
That is true. That is
Like,
a
you know,
common saying.
it's happened in the past, so what are we meant to learn from it?
Yeah, exactly. That's in the past. We're in the future now. Stop
Yeah,
looking so hard in the
that's why we
past.
should go back to using muskets.
Yeah, it'll work this time.
Yeah, I mean, I think what they did wrong is that they didn't stand in line long enough. What they should have done is
True.
just stood there and took more fire.
Big if true.
But
Alright,
if you want to
looks like
suggest a
we
horror game, suggest away.
Bravo this time.
We have taken Bravo.
There. Oh wait. Yeah, we won. See. Now, I kind of.
I think a problem here is that our air support, he has 188 ping, and that might be like throwing a wrench in our combat operation.
Yeah, I
feel like.
mean, we didn't used to have air support back in the olden days, so really, we should just go back
yeah,
to
the old
throwing
days.
sticks at each other with stones.
True.
I'm sure that'll work against,
Make a good point.
AK-47s.
I'm gonna try to bayonet charge.
Oh yeah, I'll come behind you with a gun, like an officer.
Oh yeah.
Like, it will be
Well,
a
you're actually
revolver,
in
so
front of
don't
me,
worry,
but-
it's not going to be too high-tech.
We are taking Delta.
Right, I'm on Delta, waiting for the,
Yeah, same.
waiting for the Germans to come across from that trench and
Yeah,
attack
the
us.
Germans, the Asian Germans.
Yeah, I mean,
As
if
they
you
have
think
come to be
about it,
known.
there were German colonies in China, and so,
True.
I mean, we're just below China, so maybe, like, they lost their way, because
I mean,
they
I'm
didn't
sure
have
there was at
compasses,
least like
probably.
one Viet Cong who had
We
like a
are
little bit
taking
of German
Charlie.
ancestry, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, we're all from, like, everywhere, aren't we? So,
Yeah, realistically speaking, there had to at least been a couple.
oh, I think there's a sniper somewhere.
No, that wasn't a sniper. He just had a pistol and he
Oh,
shot.
yeah, he's
shot me
probably
from,
an
like, 4
officer.
meters. Yeah, he's a fellow officer.
Right,
We'll
I'm
have to
gonna
duel him.
go ahead and grab
We
a
should try
bayonet.
challenging him to a duel. Here, I'll do it for you.
Yeah, I'll be a cheerleader.
Hey, enemy team. Who wants to have like a duel? I have a revolver, so we can have like a cowboy duel. Meet me at Charlie if you want to duel me.
Yeah, I switched class, so now I've actually got a bayonet, so we can do a bayonet charge.
Good plan. But I'm gonna see if anyone accepts my duel invitation.
Yeah, I mean, if they do, then I'm sure you'll win. I'm sure
Come
that
on,
you've
guys.
got like a iron
Just meet me at
spleen or
Charlie
something.
if you wanna duel me honorably. No cheating. No cheating allowed, guys.
Yes, I will not shoot you in the back while you go and fight him.
All right. Well, yeah. You shoot the enemy in the back while I'm fighting him, but don't do it instantly. We have to like set it up first.
Hey, this guy's gonna
Hey,
duel. Oh, he's shooting.
hey, wait! Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
We
Don't
have
shoot!
taken
We're gonna have a
Charlie.
duel. Hey, we're gonna have a duel. So pull out your pistol,
Hold
and then we're
on,
gonna shoot.
I'll
He's
drop my
gonna
gun.
count for us.
I'm drop. Yeah, there's a revolver.
Yeah. All right.
Pick up the revolver.
You count for us. All right. Hey, come back. Where are you going? We're dueling. Get
Hey,
back
you
here.
can't run away from an honorable duel, mister.
Stop running away from. Yeah, this is an honorable duel.
That's against the
All right.
Geneva Convention, you
3.
know. Right, ready? 3, 2, go.
I win.
Good
I won
job.
the duel.
Okay, now
Now
you
guys
win
have
the
to surrender.
yeah.
That's
There we go. Okay.
right.
I'm sure that was completely honorable and we did not cheat in any
I
form.
mean, I counted down. I gave him plenty of warning.
Yeah, I mean I can count from 1 to 2, so there's plenty of time to do stuff,
True.
right?
If you really think about it, this was completely his fault that he died.
Yeah,
He could.
I mean if he could speak English and not,
Yeah.
a
Okay.
Vietnamese
Yeah,
German
you're right. Maybe the
hybrid,
language
then
barrier was the problem here.
yeah, I mean it's not
Maybe
really
it was
our
the
fault
language
that,
barrier.
centuries of divide and cultural diversity
That's true.
make people speak different languages. So if you
Do
really
you think we
think
could have
about
ended
it,
the Vietnam War if we just taught them all English?
yeah,
Maybe that would
probably.
have worked.
And maybe like taught them Monopoly. That way they'd see how fun capitalism is.
That's true. That's very true.
I mean, it depends whether they have a moody one on their side. Like maybe Ho Chi Minh's the
Yeah.
type who
Or if
flips
they
the
start
board.
adding weird rules, because then they might not like Monopoly.
Yeah. Do we play
Depends
it like
really
a
all
normal version, or do we play it where you're not allowed to trade?
Nah, you have to. I'm telling you, dude. Monopoly. The only reason why games like take so long is because people always add these weird rules. They're like, if you pass go, then you get $1 bajillion or whatever. Or if you
Yeah.
hit free parking, you get all the money in the bank. Like that's ridiculous, man.
Yeah, I just got shot in the leg, but that's okay. Hot lead never hurt anybody.
Just a flesh wound.
Yeah, well, it did hurt my uncle. He drank like a gallon of it before he died. But if you really think about it, it was just because there was chemicals in the water because the lizard people are putting it in
Yeah.
there.
I'm just built different, so that wouldn't actually hurt me.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, because I mean, if you can survive a duel with a man who's not even facing you, then of course you can drink a bunch
I'm
of
getting
lead.
shot at.
I mean, we are in a war zone. It's kind of to be expected.
That is true.
Right,
That
I need
is
to
true.
bandage myself up because I just got shot in the spleen.
Hello, Moshi. Hello. Get back here. Stop hiding. Stop running away. Oh wait, I killed
Yeah,
him.
hiding's not the honorable thing to do.
Yeah.
Hold on, I might be able to translate.
I was yelling at him even though I shot him, but I didn't realize. I kind of just came across his dead body.
I mean, you didn't realize you were shooting at him, or you didn't realize that you shot him?
No, I didn't realize I killed him. I thought I was like a warning shot, but then he kept moving.
Ah, warning
Well,
shot to the back of the head. My favorite one.
Yeah, one of those ones. Special warning shots.
Yeah, I think that's why people think that the Russia was like mass murderers. It's just because in their culture, a warning shot you should shoot directly at the person because they used to be really bad at aiming. But then
That
they got good at
would make
aiming,
sense.
so then then they shot people, but they just didn't really catch
А
on.
почему
for
ты
some
что
reason.
делаешь, сука?
I don't speak Russian, bro. Wait, he's a Russian.
No,
Hey,
I'm
Yeah.
not
warning
Russian. I
shot
just
us in the
learn
head.
Russian, so I make joke
Yeah.
of it.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say you might be able to tell us why there's such a cultural divide, but I guess not.
Yeah. Kovarich, Niet, Bliet, my friend.
Yeah, those are
Yeah,
Russian
yeah,
words that
me
they
too.
definitely use.
Have a happy Sukkah miss to you.
Aha, I stabbed somebody who has already been shot. That still counts.
That's a
As an officer, I decree that it counts.
This game seems kind of unbalanced. Maybe it's because we have an attack helicopter. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I accidentally friendly fired someone as
Yeah.
soon as we won.
That was fun. Very fun, in fact. Very jazzy music. Wait, what? I didn't want to team kick him. Oh, that was fun. Hopefully we can get on the same team again. Oh well, we're on this map again. I didn't realize that we were actually going to play this again. It's very unfortunate. Oh, I'm gonna get. Oh,
That's cool, I guess.
right, let's go with the commander. Now I'm actually a. Now I'm the commander. I should not be trusted in this position.
Nah, I believe in you. It's okay.
Okay, as
He'll
my first order
probably
as
be fine.
commander, I order everybody to bayonet charge the enemy.
Copy that.
I forgot to bring
I've already
my
I died.
revolver. Oh, that's fine.
We are taking Bravo.
Dying's
a flesh
only
wound.
temporary.
True. Gamers don't die. We respawn.
But I'm gonna turn that down because that's really blasting my eardrums.
Watch yourself, because I'm close to leveling up, and you just look like the right amount of XP.
Yeah, that's very gamery.
I'm a pro gamer.
Yeah, I
might
can
be the
tell
best
that.
gamer alive.
Right, forwards.
Alright, guys. Yeah, if
The
we all
glory
charge,
of,
they don't have enough ammo to kill us all. Let's just go. We're gonna go full bayonet charge.
What
Come
country are we from again?
on. Africa.
The glory of Africa, which is definitely a
Okay.
complete country.
Wait. We need to take B first.
Oh yeah, we need to go. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, back
we're
this
getting shot.
way. We're definitely not
Snipper,
running
there's a
away.
There's a snibber.
Hold on.
That's
Hey
not
guys,
very
we're not
close.
running away. We just forgot to take the point. We'll
We have
be
taken
back though.
Bravo.
True.
Yeah, now let's run sideways.
Yes, sideways. I love running.
Yep. Keeps up the cardio.
The Cartier?
The cardio.
Oh yeah, I get it.
Okay, do you think we should advance slowly? Or advance slowly?
Advance faster, because I'm getting shot at.
Yeah, that might be a good idea. Yeah, I've just
Yeah.
been hit and I need to bandage
Oh
myself
yeah,
with
I
this
found out if
dirty
you hold
rag.
down the melee button, you can... Oh wait, I died.
Yeah, we're going
do
to
a
Africa.
bayonet charge.
Which is a complete country. Trust me.
So I'm gonna try that out.
Right. I forgot to bring my revolver again, but next time I'll remember.
Alright, what's the plan? Are we still doing a
Okay,
bayonet
well,
charge?
basically, we're gonna bayonet charge them. And this time, they're probably not gonna expect it.
Cover me, I'm moving in.
Remember not to duck. Right, let the thrower go first, although
Killed
it's not
me.
like a proper flamethrower since it's a lot smaller than the other ones, but I guess it will have to do.
How do you even get the flamethrower? Like,
You go
It's not a
combat
class
engineer
option.
and then you can select it
Oh,
in the
really?
weapons.
eh.
Right then, forwards.
Tally ho!
We'll be there by Christmas.
Yeah,
We are taking Alpha.
that's like a while away though.
Exactly, that gives me lots of time to prepare for Christmas decorations.
Bravo is being attacked.
What the hell? There's nobody here. How
You
am I
know, we
supposed
can't.
to
I'm gonna
stop
have
my
to decorate
bayonet
the whole
charge?
of Berlin, so got a lot of paper to cut, right?
No! I'm so close to getting a ban.
Yeah, I haven't shot a bullet yet, but I'm sure I will.
At A and also at B to shoot at.
Now I'm gonna
Charge!
bring my revolver this time.
Charge!
Okay, I remember to bring my revolver. I think I can actually cock it to single action. Yeah, I
Can you do
can.
that? That's cool.
We have taken Alpha.
See, bayonet charges always work, as long as there's no enemy resistance whatsoever.
Yeah, we didn't exactly do a bayonet charge.
Well, it was kind of bayonet chargey, but just very slow, and also
Where?
with
I
less
don't see it, dude.
bayonets.
Charge!
For the glory of Africa, who instantly gets shot. I mean, you know, that is kind of how it went. I'm not gonna get in the loach because I need to be on the ground to
Crap.
assist.
Don't charge me because I'm reloading, so it wouldn't
I
be
need
fair.
a radio man so that I can radio HQ to get some artillery on them. We're gonna do a rolling bombardment. Well, it's sort of like a rolling bombardment, but it kind of just stays still.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it's just because the artillerymen can't do one in more position at one time for some reason. Gotta wait in this ditch.
I don't like getting shot at. It makes me uncomfy.
Yeah, I get the same feeling. Right, if we gather up in this crater here, hold on, let me, if we gather up in this crater where I've marked, and then we do one big rush, then I'm sure it'll work. I don't have a whistle, but I will, and I have a harmonica, but I don't think it would exactly be the
I
same.
gotta rest. Alright, I'm ready. I'm
Okay,
ready to
let's
bayonet
go
charge. Watch this.
for Africa.
Yeah, for Africa. Ah, I'm getting ah.
Right, we're in Jerry's trenches.
I was until I died.
Yeah, okay. Right, I'm gonna have to do this alone. Oh, okay.
We're not really on the most talkative team, are we?
No, I just assume that
shame.
they're so angered by the enemy and all the very real
that
war
they
crimes
just
that they
can't even
committed
talk.
that are definitely real and not
I
propaganda.
got you in my sights.
That is a terrifying war cry. If I heard that in the middle of the night, I would be terrified.
We are taking Delta.
I mean, it's kind of the middle of the day, but it's still the middle of something, right? That still
I actually
counts.
did it. I got a bayonet kill. Are you proud of me?
Yes, I am.
I just charged behind him and then I forgot
Yeah.
to stab him, so I placed down a claymore,
We are
and
taking
then I pulled out my
Charlie.
shotgun and then stabbed him. So it was kind of a convoluted bayonet charge, but it was still a bayonet charge.
Well, as long as you end up stabbing them, I guess that counts. Okay, I'm gonna step down from the position of command.
Why is that? You had so much
We have
potential as a
taken
commander.
Delta. We are taking Charlie.
Right, let's grab this. Well, you see, I wanted to get right
Oh,
into
well.
the foe and with the bayonet, and I can't do that as an officer because you know I only have a revolver. So now I have a bayonet and I can charge them properly. It honestly depends on what type of tea. Now, if you're
Thank you, Shion.
talking,
Very cool.
you know, PG tea, I'm afraid not. But if you're talking like Yorkshire tea, like the gold edition, you know that one, then I'm gonna have to say a 9, maybe
I've
a
got
bit
you
more.
in my
I don't know,
sights.
9.5 or so.
Get
Like,
over
I'm
here.
still searching for the best tea, like, the freshly harvested stuff. Right, now we need to go and capture the enemy's tea. Yes, the enemy do have tea. Okay, I have an announcement. The enemy do have tea in their barracks, and our first job is to secure that, or they can get it out of there and
I'll take note of that.
drink it. So we need to get this stuff back to Africa.
Yes, where it belongs.
Yeah.
We have taken Charlie.
Okay, now we just need to charge up to the last objectives with our bayonet. It
Sure,
is,
let's do that.
but the tea is even better. Oh. Could have gotten, for some reason, hold on, let me see if I can minimize
Good
my
night,
screen a
Mr.
bit more.
Charles.
I can, oh, actually, yeah, that'll do. Maybe it's just because, like, I haven't had it properly. Like, I always get Yorkshire, but, the ones that I have had are, like, community events where they put it in a big old pot and stew it up. Like it's some sort of stew.
Ow.
Then maybe it's just because of that. Right, forwards again. Right, you two, let's go. We're gonna go on an adventure. Forwards. I'm in the trench. Aha, you. There we go, got him.
Eat my
Right, I
shorts,
got two of
man.
them, although I didn't bayonet the second one because he was running.
That's a shame.
But I did bayonet one.
True, true.
Yeah, this is a bad place to bandage up, but, but you know. Don't have much choice. Either that or bleed out, I'm afraid. But I bet that is a terrifying war cry. War cry. Always said war crying,
That
but
was
no,
not hard. Can we play a
it
different
wasn't.
map now?
But I think
That
that's
would be
just because we bayonet charged a lot.
true. Bayonet charges are kind of overpowered.
Yeah, especially when the enemy's looking the other way.
Very
I mean,
true.
don't get me wrong, PG is probably okay, but it's just I've never had it properly. But my standard is a good old Yorkshire tea. My favorite is when you get the really big bags. There's just so many tea bags. Oh, this is fun. Very quiet loading screen. In fact, the loading is my favorite because you get to see clips of hotel or a wall or a house or I don't actually know what that part is. I think it's called a pavilion or a manor. Look at that. Certainly not communist. Can't have a or a temple which you will be defiling by shooting in it. street. That's pretty cool. There aren't enough trenches or tunnels, though. Is it really a good map? Now, some would say that, it's, yes, it is, even if it's without tunnels or trenches. But then again, quite like a good tunnel or trench. Sit in and rot for a while, and then get up and over top and charge towards the enemy line. And that's what really makes it. You can sit in it, shoot from it, maybe throw some grenades from it, and of course, the most important part, get up and bayonet charge from it. And if it doesn't have that, it's not a good trench. You got to be able to take cover, hack, shoot, and throw grenades. This game does not always have. American side, I guess that's fine. I'll just grab a machine gun. Quite like
We have lost Bravo.
shooting down people with machine guns. Very World War One-y. I like the sound of gunfire, like from a far off distance. The game sounds quite accurate from what I've heard. Right, we need to secure the points. Do any of you have bayonets?
We have lost Alpha.
That hurt. Getting shot by a shotgun often does hurt. Okay. Right, 10 seconds. Well, actually, I won't be able to change. But doesn't matter. Good, let's go scout. I do have the Mosin as scout. Do quite enjoy using the Mosin. It's a bolt action rifle. Thought our general's name was Pinochet then. I was confused, as often that you are led in the Viet, or you are the NLF, led by General Pinochet. It's just something that doesn't often. I'm not saying that it never happens, but it doesn't often happen.
Charlie is being attacked.
Really? How are we getting pushed back? Come on, we need a firmer resistance than this. We can't just let these American imperialists push us over. We need to collectivize our farms. Do you think we can do that if the Americans are here? The answer is no, because the Americans dislike collectivization of farmage. And in my books, that is bad, as I am a communist. Well, I was a communist before I died, anyway. I changed team.
Charlie is being attacked.
Yeah. What should I be? EPSH. Ooh, MP40. Yeah, it's not quite a rifle, but we'll have to. The MP40 is okay. It's a bit. Wishy-washy? No, that's not right. A bit rickety. It's not really a solid gun. Like even the AK is like the recoil. I mean, it's an okay gun.
We have lost Charlie.
Oh, that was a close one. I don't exactly know what he was trying to do, but he did it. Well, he didn't do it at the end. Sort of the point. Right, I need to be a bit more cautious. Need to get the head in the game, said by some people. Not sure what people, but it's definitely said by the occasional person. Oh, it's a statue of the Buddha. Pretty sure communism usually outlaws or dislikes Buddha. Trench. Question is, I'd have a bayonet. Can't use the trench if there's not.
Eco is being attacked.
I can't use it properly. Yeah, it is the pavilion. I knew a name of a map, well, part of a map. That's pretty outstanding, right? Right. Well, I can always. I mean, the Germans did have submachine guns, so I guess I can still go out. Go sit in this guy's trench. I see you're a person who likes sitting in a trench with a machine gun. Oh, I guess not, since you are running away. But that's fine. Still, you sat in it for a while, and that counts, you know? I mean, now there's a dead body in there, but a dead body never should put you off from anything. Unless, it's in your food. In that case, I wouldn't advise eating it. Unless it's, like, sort of the whole thing, like, I mean, technically you do have dead skin cells in all of your food. Like, not just yours, but anybody's. Like, it can be on your clothing,
Delta is being
it
attacked.
can be on your hands. So, yeah. You really are eating people. But at what point does it count as cannibalism? I don't know how we got here, but we did. I went from, speaking about trenches to talking about cannibalism. Yep, that's a logical jump. I have yet to kill more than 2 people. I mean, last time, I think I know the
We
problem
have
here.
lost Delta.
I think it's because we don't have any bayonets. Yeah, that's right. Because we don't have any long metal poles. Well, short metal poles at the ends of our guns. Question is, where should I be? Actually, when it's against, like, when it's got a prop to lean on, that isn't too bad. Not like a bad gun. I actually quite like it. It's not as good as if we had a bayonet on it.
Last stand. Don't surrender.
Surrender. To be honest, this isn't the best map for snipers. I mean, what's behind us? I mean, we can keep on going. Like forever, forever. This is our last stand, as the announcer man said. So you better behave. It's not often you get a last stand. Oh, great time to run out of bullets. Oh man, I could have killed him as well. Wish I had a ammo for my gun. Guess I could go with the PPSH. Two extremely different roles for the gun. Like, one side you got rolls, no. Like, one side you got Russian gun, and in the other you got a German make. Around the same time period, right?
We have been defeated.
Yeah, I got him right at the end. Oh, that was fun. Very 60s cars, but I guess that is kind of the point, in the 60s. Right. What map shall we join next? That is the question. Oh, we're level 32. That's cool, I guess. I can now upgrade my person with a mustache. Yeah, that's really cool, isn't it? I like having a mustache for my characters while they go into battle. I mean, why wouldn't you put a mustache if you had the choice on your character to go into battle? I mean, there are multiple reasons, such as you dislike them, you think that they're unhygienic, you don't like the look of them, you think that they're impractical, um, you can't grow one yourself, so putting one on your character would make you feel inferior to your character. Many reasons, really. The list goes on and on. Probably. I mean, to be fair, I think there's only a very small amount of complaints you can attach to a mustache, but those are the ones that I can think of right now. So feel free to use them in any future arguments about a mustache you have. Now, I'm not sure what scenario you would use some tips from online during an argument about a mustache. Maybe it's like a long rivalry between you and some person, like a husband or a boyfriend, or even a girlfriend, doesn't really matter. And you're having an argument about mustaches, and they won't, listen. And so you turn to online for advice. Now, that's a bit of a weird thing to do, but people might do it. I'm not gonna say who, because I don't know. But I'm gonna be a combat pilot.
We're taking Foxtrot.
It's time to do a bit of shooting. That actually, okay. I'm just gonna hop in your theme, G. Okay, let's go do some shooting. Sounds good, right? Yeah, it does.
Echo's being attacked.
Let's go hit him where it hurts or where it doesn't hurt. I guess it's kind of hard to tell. Time to use the machine guns. These are actually miniguns. This is sort of where, not where it first came in, but you know. Yeah, light it up. With, oh, I actually hit somebody. I like how you don't have hit markers in this game unless you get a headshot. Like, you know, it's always like you have to look at the kill feed, but if there wasn't that, then actually two versions of it, aren't there? Like one. There's another. That's not very descriptive. But
We've lost Echo. We've taken Delta.
I usually hit the farms. This guy's actually a decent flyer, somewhat. Maybe it's just the cover's not very friendly against helicopters. Like weird audio changes with guns. I'm not sure why. Try not to hit Echo. There's a man on there. Hit the back of Echo at least. Stay away from the back of Echo. We're gonna hit it with rockets and bullets and stuff. Oh, see, I see one. I see one. I see one. Did I get him? I don't know. Yes, I did. Very fun.
We're taking Bravo.
We've got stuff left.
Golf is being attacked.
Hit the houses. It's usually where they're gonna be. So yeah, as I said, we're gonna be hitting the back houses. So yeah, stay out of them.
Charlie.
Where is? There it is. Going for a refuel. And I guess, do we even have a more pilot? No, we don't. We own pilots. Well, I guess this is a weird angle. My neck must be at like a 90-degree angle, right? Nice landing.
We've taken Bravo.
Wow, roaches are resilient.
We're taking
Well,
Echo.
not that resilient since you can take it out with an MG, but somewhat resilient. I mean, really, this is an anti-tank, anti-personnel weapon.
We've lost Golf.
What's the plan?
But we're gonna be hitting the back houses at Echo, so try and stay away from them. A's up, don't launch any, nukes or something. Nukes?
Yikes.
Yep, our bodies are now flaming away. I mean, they're actually being ejected by the looks of it. I mean, we're not alive, but they're being ejected.
We've taken Charlie.
Yeah, hit that barrel. I hate barrels.
We're taking
The
Alpha.
fire only. Yuck, I hate fires.
Hotel is being attacked.
Do you wanna be a gunner? Do you wanna be the pilot again? I'm happy.
Would you look at that?
I'm happy with sticking with gunner. Yeah, stupid barrel. No. Oh, oh, that was accidental. Sorry, in my rage of attacking barrels, I kind of got a bit carried away. Sorry, I just can't stand to see a barrel.
We've taken Alpha.
It's just, it's just a primeval thing. Like as soon as I see a barrel, I just instantly start seeing red, like start frothing in the mouth, just instantly, Yeah, sorry about hitting you, but no, you can fly. I prefer gunning anyway. Right, here we go. What we at? Vintage wise? Yeah, let's go.
We're taking Echo.
What? Are we? Oh, okay. Yeah, I did say no, but that's fine. Yeah, I don't want to fly. I prefer gunning. We're gonna hit hotel.
We're taking Echo. Bravo's being attacked.
Gives them a bit of a scare. Oh, that's not good. Guys, you better secure that line. It's not good to leave a line unsecure. It can be really detrimental to stuff. Head over to B, would you? I mean, once we've avoided this. Oh, we're not avoiding that. Oh, we are. Ah, that's the first time a rocket's been
Engaging
launched.
Bravo.
Oh, what the hell?
It's-
We have
Bro, that was
fallen
like
into the
something that-
ethereal realm. Please send a rescue mission as soon as possible. Well, I guess it's just. I was just about to say, I guess it's just you and me forever, but nope. We kind of crashed. Yeah, that. Yeah, well, we kind of took the quick route to hell. Which I never knew there was like a travel destination. I mean, we're not going to be making a return journey, but still. I mean, I would go commander, but every time I've gone commander, it's always gone badly.
Delta's being attacked.
Barrel.
We're taking Charlie.
Sparrow's lucky that I can't shoot it. Oh, you wanna... Okay, sure. You probably shouldn't trust me with flying, but we can if you want. Should not be trusted with flying. Okay, it's probably one of my weaker points in this game. Yeah, I should not be trusted with flying, guys. It's probably a bad idea if I fly. I'm usually more of a gunner sort of person, but we can take you for a spin. It's what's the worst that can happen?
Echo.
imminent death. I mean, I can no way avoid any missiles of any sort, but or other things. Let's see if I can remember how to fly this.
Delta.
Really has been a while. Oh, no. It's okay. Well, I'm out of rockets. If you guys want to mow them down, that'd be great.
Echo's being attacked. We're taking Delta.
Well, I haven't crashed yet. Where do you need helicopter support? We'll come in and give them a couple of machine gun rounds.
Echo's being attacked. We're taking Charlie.
Like, you know, Delta, Echo. Okay, hit Echo, guys. Hit Echo. Avoid the friendlies, though, obviously.
We've lost Alpha.
Probably not good that they have that AA now. Oh, that's not good. Pretty... Okay, we're going back for the refill. Let's just pray and hope that I can land. Probably can't. Heads up, warning.
Bravo's being attacked.
Okay, we're coming in a bit fast here, a bit fast. Okay, that's not good, that's not good. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna swing round. So we're gonna gently land, okay? There we go, see? Nice and gentle. Alright, I think that's everything repaired, right?
Taking Echo.
Everything done? Okay. Decent landing. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and hit Bravo for you guys. Try and stay off that for a while.
Good day, chaps. If you want some artillery, I'm gonna need some marks. So
Here we go.
We've taken Echo.
Say hi to your new friends, the Rockets. Yeah, I did hear some.
Bravo.
scout coming in, or recon, whatever.
Echo's be
I mean, there's a training camp, or you just do what I do, and you just go ahead and wing it. Quite
on the
literally,
objectives.
I
We
guess.
almost had this.
Yeah, we do.
Golf is being attacked.
Like, I just go for it. I mean, there's always the boot camp stuff, but I usually just go ahead and see how it goes. Okay, we're gonna go back for the refill. So we can pull this off a second time.
Mark, can you please place it more into enemy area? Because now it's right on top of
Must
friendly.
be leaning slightly, right? So, oh,
Victory.
so yeah, space to increase, shift to decrease. You can use Q and E to, like, you know, increase the pitch, no, the throttle on the boom tail, which will basically move you against the torque, or you decrease it. Oh no, I'm just gonna use simple terms. So basically, you can turn by using Q and E for, like, little turns. Then you can, like, use the other keys for, like, moving, like, you know, moving the big propeller. And you always want to be it's hard to master, but eventually you'll get the hang of it. Probably. But I can't guarantee that, but I'm just gonna assume. I mean, I quite like flying in a lot of games, just because I'm a piloty sort of person. But I can't always guarantee that I'm good at it, so I guess that honestly depends on the day. Yep, that's what I do. Right, so let's go with the US again. I'm gonna go with. Do you know? I was gonna go with combat pilot again, but I guess I'm not. I'm going with combat engineer. I do quite enjoy a bit of combat engineering. I actually quite like the flamethrower quite a lot. My favorite weapon, but I don't often use it. I don't exactly have a reason for this. The annoying tabs in this are like. Right. Oh, no, okay. You know what I mean?
Right, the ones maybe like them men on A and like the
There we go.
B will be harder to take in general. A should
We
really
are
be
taking Alpha.
a lot easier.
Alright, let's go ahead and burn some places down, I guess. Let's go for team then. Pocket to single action. Think that
Commander, where do you want the airstrike?
Try to keep them, try to get some marks a bit behind the points because that's where there most likely be concentrated enemies. So just make sure they're out of range of allies
taking
and
Bravo.
just behind the points from where the enemies are coming from. Like
right,
most
let's go ahead and burn them out. Try not to get in the way. I don't want to burn you guys. Stay in the trench. Okay, trench.
We are taking Alpha.
So basically, the radio man is just like a walking radio for the commander,
Taking Bravo.
and
job
the commander can use. Oh, I'm setting myself on fire. Yeah, so the commander
just
can call on
stay
airstrikes
out
if he's
where you are right
very
now.
close to the radio man, and the radio man just follows the commander around
Recon coming in
and
right now.
it protects him, does whatever. So you just all you have to do is stay close, literally your whole role.
We finally got a fucking London server, boys.
I've never really played it much because you don't even get any
That's
cool
nice,
weapons
right?
or anything.
Yeah, it's fucking spot on.
But so like this, see, the radio man's there, commander's there, like
Alright, recon
looking
coming
at
in
his
right
thigh.
now. Look at your maps to see some enemies' positions. Especially
Good
use
maps.
Alpha to see if
Um,
there's too many enemies.
I enjoy looking at enemy positions. It's my second favorite thing to do, apart from not dying, of course. Gonna run up. I think I might be able to hide. Oh no, no, I can't hide if that's there.
I can need
Yeah.
new marks.
Also, going back to the pilot thing, it really depends on what aircraft you're flying. So usually the combat aircraft are like a lot heavier because they have to carry all those guns and stuff.
Yeah, I'll just wait
Let's
for
go
it
back
to
to
flash.
burning because I thought you but then it really depends on what aircraft. I absolutely hate flying the Cobra. I mean, I can fly it, but I prefer not to. It's like one of my most hated aircraft. Just because of how it basically has no lift. Like you'll go in for a hit, right, and then you'll speed past, but then you won't be able to climb back up, like for a while. Then like you'll almost hit the ground, so you really have to kind of get the knack of it. I prefer the Huey gunship to that. I prefer the weapons on it. I prefer all of it really. Like it's a lot more not maneuverable, but he has a lot of power behind it. I mean, Huey's a very powerful helicopter. Like they've got a lot of lift. Like that's a Cobra. Flamethrower I really like because it's just so overpowered. And also it's kind of like a liquid, so it's not my main game, no.
Marie just running away from me.
I usually don't play this like often in my spare time, like it's mainly a stream game. I don't really have a main game really, I usually flip from thing to thing. Recently I've been just playing a lot of Mountain Blade just because I like, you know, joining a random. I don't really care whose side I'm on.
Another recon
I just
coming in.
join their side and then I pillage every village on the enemy side. But it really depends on the day, or you know. But for streaming, recently I've been doing Clone Drone in the Danger Zone. Oh, that's an enemy there.
Are they even playing?
Shot me.
This seems too easy.
Or this.
In the air. An American? Hurry! Get in the fight.
I mean, if there are any games that you'd like to see, go ahead and suggest them and I'll see whether my computer can
Everyone
handle
like to
them
mark a bit
and whether I can afford them,
side behind
which are the
C,
two main
because
obstacles.
that's where they're generally coming from. Maybe in the middle
I'm
between
afraid
C and D.
this server is for Englishmen.
I've kind of lost track of that's the objective. What, what was that
So I've
noise?
got a marker where I'm about to get someone see if they can get a artillery marker about where the position is marked.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of good stuff about that. Played like Heroes and Generals, World War One or World War Two, whatever it was, and I didn't really enjoy it. It wasn't really my sort of game. Like, I like this one because it's relatively realistic, and it's more my time period. I quite like the war, like not the war, I
Alright,
like
calling in
the
our own
sort
RT
of
at E5. Keep at
stuff
9.
like that.
is being attacked.
I have played both Battlefield 5 and also Battlefield 1. Battlefield 1 was better by far, in my opinion. Like the tanks were a lot more.
RT is
Oh,
confirmed.
I
E and 5. Keep at 9.
went into my own fire.
Stay in cover.
Okay, well I'll take a look into that.
We are taking Charlie.
Take a look if this old rust bucket of a computer can handle it. My computer actually really needs upgrading, but you know, computer parts these days are so
Alright, Scott
expensive.
coming in too.
So oh, thought I'd burn my first thing. I like games with friendly fire because it's more, you know, like it's different.
Let's get in.
Like, it's yeah.
Recon is in
I mean,
the air.
story modes in Battlefield 1 were really good. Same with Battlefield 5, but I never really got into the Battlefield 5 online stuff. Like, I didn't like any of the guns, really.
He did.
I did kind of run into.
Can't believe they're letting Americans play.
Alright, Napalm coming in at the same
We are
marker.
taking Charlie.
E5. Keep at
Oh.
9.
Friendly fire bath.
That's like in the middle of there where they mostly
Yeah,
keep.
I accidentally left caps lock on.
So that should really click. That should really.
In the variety, the amount, I usually play strategy games, but recently I've been more tending towards the FPS style.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. Oh,
But I kind of like a bit of both. This is a bit of both. Like you know, the commander. Well, I haven't actually been playing much commander. To be honest, I'm not the best commander because I mainly burn my own teammates rather than. Seems to be a major.
oh, 1 kill. Not shabby. Not shabby.
I'll take a look at Hell Let Loose because that seems to be a popular one.
Let's get squad leaders positioned up by E.
But at the moment, I'm kind of saving up for a new computer parts. And after that, I'm saving up for a VR headset. because, you know, it's a VR headset. That's the whole reason, really. Ooh, I would have to remember. I think it's a, I forget. Give me a second. Open up this. Oh, oh no, sorry, different, wrong app. Well, you can't see it, but
Thanks.
I selected the wrong app.
Recon coming
Oh,
in.
that was loud.
If someone's able to throw like a
It's
marker.
opening up thingamajiggy, which is the scientific term for it. I'm gonna get back
Like
to the
really
game
in
because
the
I
middle
probably
behind
shouldn't
it,
be
because that's where they'll
doing
be
that
going.
mid-game.
We can call it spooky. Like,
Single
right
action
behind
is a lot
the key
less.
point, it'll be so powerful and just
Basically,
plus one
how
for
Revolver
all the
works is, well, I'm not going to explain how it works, but a single action, it's a lot lighter trigger. You don't have to pull against the spring, and so your shot is a lot better. A lot more accurate.
Alright,
I
so
really
calling
like the
spooky,
revolver in this
C5,
game. Like,
keep at 8.
just have to sort of, especially in close quarters, like you
Take
just.
area over there.
I mean, my graphics card is okay. Like, you know, it works. Um, graphics is a Radeon RX 580 series.
Of the spooky.
Yeah, it
And
is. Like,
it
it's
has a rather large radius.
my
It's
preferred
clear.
handgun.
Also for respawning you guys.
Final objective.
Oh, this place. I knew there was a tunnel somewhere, but I didn't know where. Rush in again. But then, like, you know, you get stations like that. Don't know why there's literally on the point. Oh. Did I get hit by?
Oh, we lost your commander.
I don't know. It just kind of came out of nowhere. Interesting. And we've won. So tomorrow at 2 p.m. I should be streaming again. I'm not sure I'll be streaming. I'm not ending the stream. Just I'll do this at the end of the stream. Might give people the wrong impression. Not that there's many people, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Really, I should have a consistent schedule, like officially. I am gonna sort that out eventually, but I just can't work out the games because it's very fluent games that I play each day. And there are a few games that I'd like to play on the channel. I haven't as of yet. I mean, I haven't even played them at all. Those games are Metro, like the Metro series, excluding Exodus, of course. So what's that? Metro 2033 and Redux, I think. Oh, it doesn't. Welcome to this functional family. I trust me. It's My schedule has worked out fine, I think, probably. It's just, it's more the games that I'll play on each day, because really depends on what I'm feeling that day. But I usually play at 2 p.m. and 8 p.m. if I can, but don't always. Because, then I catch two different crowds at two different times. Such as you, for instance. How did he not kill me quicker? Good go, Commander, but really not equipped for that. You know, I'm gonna do it anyways. Right, I'm just gonna say now, if anybody wants to be commander, they can, they just have to tell me. I'm just being it because nobody else would. Let me tiger to do so what
That
we want.
privilege is yours, Diggory Dark.
Wouldn't care. Gonna do one behind. Yeah, that sounds looks like. Okay, I'm gonna do one on H6. Stay away from that area. Everybody in that area, get out of there. Gonna do a artillery bombardment there. Okay, slightly off to the side to the point and slightly behind it. Okay, the artillery's going out. You guys might want to get out of there now. Tell me if it needs cancelling. Oh, is that a radio man? Let's go. Just wait there. I'm gonna use you. Let's see. Oh, that's one team kill. Yeah, remember to stay off that area. I don't want to hit any friendlies. Single action. Hit with the commander. Well, not the commander. I am the commander. Okay, once the push before the artillery's done, it's gonna be, let's say, these servers open. Me. Yeah, get ready to push around the sides. Single action. Manage to make man jump straight up.
Hoorah.
Gotta go back to this radio. Okay, so first couple of minutes seems to be going okay. Okay, do I go ahead and use? Reconnaissance going up. Good napalm. Yeah. Until I can use stuff. When do I use stuff? Okay, napalm is coming in behind A on H5. Check your maps, okay? Don't get in the way of that. Stay back from that. It's like in the on the red building. That should cut off some of their access. Comes. That's it. Okay, napalm's coming in. But it's gonna be slightly. It's gonna come in towards the town because that's how it's done. So get ready for that. It's gonna come towards the towards the point off to the left. Good. Yes. Could have been better, but you know what? That's fine. Gotta do rapid deployment. Rush the point. Okay, get in that point. Just get onto that point.
I love killing nips, sir.
But that's good. Now go. Go forwards.
Freeze!
Should hopefully rush the point. We just need to get on that point. I gotta have one like behind, like off to the left slightly. Yeah, like upper, slightly upper. Can I have a mark like sort of near, like behind the point, off to the left slightly? I want to lock down that place with a AC-140.
Commander, do we shoot the women and children?
It depends. Use your discretion.
My discretion tells me to fuck 'em.
Right. But, you know, they may have guns. So we're gonna...
It is not a crime in South Vietnam to fuck a child.
I'm pretty sure it is, but you know.
Not under this occupation, son.
Okay, looks like I'm gonna have to court-martial that man soon and have him shot. Pretty sure they allow that in America, right?
Recon is in the air.
You try and give me consent when I'm the one with the fucking gun.
That's it. Again, can I have a mark just behind the point, please, that I can use an AC-140?
You got a lovely ass for a commander.
Yeah, I'm gonna have you shot eventually. Just gonna let you know that now.
Goddamn, son, I'm gonna make love to you, not kill you.
Yeah, don't worry, I'm definitely not a communist spy.
My God, he's a red dip, boys. Watch out.
Updates with place coordinates. There's a large pocket on the left approach coming into the town. Try and stay away from that.
I've got a large pocket for you, sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to shoot that man eventually. That is it. Gonna do a court martial right then and there. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to court martial you, I'm afraid. Just stand still, would you?
God damn, that's kind of that's kind of kinky, sir.
Okay, man, don't worry about that. That shot was definitely enemy activity.
I'm gonna forgive you because I love you.
Capture
Yeah,
an
that
objective
that
C.
was enemy
We lose.
activity, guys. Definitely don't look into that.
The commander just filled me with load.
Right, let's go ahead. Back deployment. Aerial reconnaissance. Clear those. I need new ones.
Recon is in the air.
Yeah, as I've said, I need a point. You can get it. A marker, that'd be nice. You know, I'm just gonna come up to the front lines and do it myself. Well, that was a friendly. I thought that was an enemy. That's an enemy, at least. Damn. This is not going well. As you may see. Okay, well, to be fair, I can't do much about it if I get any mark. It would not be useful as a radio on my back. I only need a revolver as an officer. Shot with an M16. How is that even? Well, I know how it's possible. An enemy picked one up and shot me. How it works. Some recon up. Feeling recon up. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and lead the charge from this flank. Okay, let's go.
Recon is in the air.
Just rush, otherwise we're literally gonna lose. Let's go.
We would like to offer the command.
Bullets. One problem with the revolver. If I do not see men moving forwards, then I will start
We'd like
shooting
to
them
stare at your ass,
myself.
sir. If we are in front of you, we cannot see your ass.
Yeah, well that's why I'm leading from the front. And if we don't start moving,
Goddamn,
then I'm
that's
gonna start
inspired, boys.
court-martialing
Rolling,
and shooting people on the front. There's literally
You
nothing
seen
to
that
do.
man's rectum?
I don't know what this man's problem is, but I will have him court-martialed again.
He has one hell of a posterior.
Yeah, well, I need a radio man on me. Is there one around?
I'll be your radio man, darling.
Sure, go ahead. I just need a radio.
Tell me you want me, baby.
I will not hesitate to court-martial you again.
Oh goddamn! You're gonna make me finish, boy.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna shoot him again. I'm not hesitate, but yeah, if it's the last thing I do, I will have you shot.
Papa, why don't you look?
Any sort of shot. I can't call anything in if I don't have a radio man and if I don't have any. That's it. Yeah, it's round over. I don't think we're definitely not gonna win here.
That ain't very inspiring.
Yeah, well,
We've been
Take it
defeated.
tough.
I think I should have started shooting people from the start.
I think you should have taken your clothes off.
Right. I mean, if we had moved forwards and actually taken the point, then we would have won, right? That makes sense. Yeah. Well, let's do one more round, and then I'm gonna have to. Yeah, we're almost at half. I mean, we're past half an hour, but almost at an hour and a half. I do like the revolver. It's my favorite gun at the moment. Right. Wrong sack. Wrong sack. I don't think I've played on this before. I should have gone with the Australian army. Can't shoot people with revolvers. Oh, actually. Makarov's work, I guess? Yeah, Makarov. Makarov variant, anyway. Okay, let's try and win this properly. Where is Arabian?
Alpha is being attacked.
Now, I'm not very familiar with this map, but I'm sure if we work together, then we'll be able to win eventually. Right. Let's what do we have? All this. Maybe if I get a mark behind front of Alpha. Can I get a mark in
We have
front of
lost
Alpha? Yeah, that'll do. Okay, there's a mark coming in on C7. There's artillery coming in 35 seconds. Wait for the artillery to push up. Ten seconds. Artillery coming in on C7. Check your maps. Don't get in the way and then rush the point. What is that sound? Oh, it's point? No. That's the plan. It's on the top part of Arty. Here it comes. Okay, be ready to take it.
Bravo is being attacked.
Okay, that goes well. Bravo.
We are taking Alpha.
Yeah, push Alpha now. Push it and retake it. Then, like, leave a couple of people there and then go down to Bravo.
Diggory Doc, you prick, you fucking betrayed us.
Sorry, I just like collectivizing farms.
Sounds to me like you're
We have
suggesting a
lost
5-year
Bravo.
plan, mate.
And what if I am?
You'll probably lie about your production targets.
Most likely, but that's fine. I can just shoot anybody who questions it.
Christ.
Okay, yeah, where are they coming in? Oh, I should get out. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here because they're starting to come for me. But that's a bad spot right there.
Return to the combat area.
Yeah, Makarov for the win. What PM variant? There is a difference, but not very big. Got killed. It is in the middle of the game. Okay.
Charlie is being attacked.
Need a radio man. The radio man would be useful at this point. Yeah, that's all I needed. Yeah, I'm gonna try and drop some RT in front of C so you can retake it. Can I have a mark in front of C, please? Actually, it looks fine on C. Scratch that, put it onto D. Yeah, get a mark on Delta for me, if you can. You like, it's not mandatory or anything. Right, I can use that one in front of C from SL2, but I need one in front of D if possible. That's an okay mark, I think, because they'll be coming from this side, this general area. We're getting close to C, but not quite. D rather. Yeah, we don't have any SLs near D. Why? Where it's coming. Oh wow, we don't have any points left, do we? Well, we really need to be. Yeah, it's getting close to D. Well, I think if we can get a bit more central, or even better behind it, then I'll drop one on there, and then you chaps can
We
go
have
in
a
and
lost
get it.
Delta.
Okay. Okay, just most of you try and hold C. Somebody get a mark on. Yeah, that. You know that. Yeah, SL5. Move up a bit more towards that rock. Wait, you can't hear me. Move up a bit more towards that rock area. You're not able. I'll take that mark. Okay. Okay. 20 seconds until artillery. I'm gonna put down. Yeah. Okay. Recon.
Scout, report in.
Okay, artillery is coming in on D. Wait for it to go off, and then rush it. The enemies are sort of in front of D, moving towards C. We can do ambush deployment. I'll do that after D. I'm gonna do ambush deployment because I'm closer to D once D, once the artillery is done. For now, just, try and hold on to C. Gonna do Ho Chi Minh Trail.
Charlie is being attacked.
Okay, I'm gonna cancel the artillery on D. Just go for D if you can. C would have been such a good. Yeah, just hold on to C. We can take D afterwards. So what we could do is hit them here on SL2, and while that's happening, and yeah, if we hit them at SL2 just in front
We are
of
taking
C,
Delta.
that might be good. I'll be dropping RT in front of C soon. Be on the lookout for that. We could get an RT in front of Delta. Or... No, I'm just going to use the one in front of C, I think. That's the best idea. We gotta fall back to the old fort.
See.
2 minutes 40 until RT. Recon's going up. Well, actually, scouts coming in. Right, so what we'll do this. Then, if I do an ambush deployment, if he's still not taken. No, the artillery will take
Scout,
cover.
report in.
And then I'll do an ambush deployment since I'm right by Delta. And they'll charge up that area. Because they are coming towards C. Okay, yeah. What I'm gonna do. Okay, they're coming up towards C from Oh, that's a lot of them. There's a lot of them coming to see.
Charlie is being attacked.
I'm gonna do ambush deployment, then get on to C. Okay, from my point, get on to C or D. It doesn't really matter. Just get onto a point. Right, this counter attack should hopefully do a bit of damage. Yeah, well, I think, yeah.
Charlie.
Can I get marks? You know, it doesn't matter. Let's just fall back. Hold on to ground, but you know, fall back. Make sure to trap the tunnels. System, very nice. Yeah, just go back into the tunnels and fall back and stuff, and then trap them all. That's probably all we're gonna be able to do. Drop the defenses.
Easy pickings.
Can I get marks in front of E, please? I'm gonna use them to stop their advance, obviously. Don't go into strange tunnel systems that you don't know. Right. Radio that I need. Right. There we go. Let me just use the damn radio.
I'll hold for 9 minutes.
Okay, get one central. Exactly. Get one. Hold on, we'll do from the sides. Do and it is a good game. I'm just doing a bit of commander, which I don't usually do because I usually end up killing my own. But this time I decided not to. Gotta do recon, so see where they come from. They can just hold the tunnels, then that will probably cover a lot of this side. The enemy love using.
Scout, report in.
So by the looks of it, they're coming up. Can I get an artillery on? Can I get a mark central?
Don't surrender.
Okay, I'm just gonna. Okay, I'm gonna do ambush deployment just to get everybody in. Okay, now get onto the point. Go through the tunnel system because there's napalm. But it's probably cleared up. Okay, I'm dropping artillery on the front of Echo. Okay, be sure to stay out there. What were you, man? Again, artillery is coming in on G4. Check your maps, okay? It's going to be coming on that side. Maybe I should... You know...
Get into those tunnels, guys.
Yep, stay off the front part of Echo, okay? Check your maps where the strikes are coming in. G4, top part of Echo. Pushing through the tunnels, and there are tunnel systems inside the point. Okay, artillery's over. Gone.
Let's try and throw in the tunnels.
Gonna use Ho Chi Minh Trail. Everybody get on the point.
We got the flamethrower with the trap in the tunnel. I'm gonna take over that tunnel. There's not a squad leader in there.
Okay, I'm gonna do ambush deployment because there's just so many. Okay, get on the point. Go, go. I actually really like the PM Makarov variant.
Scout.
I mean, I don't know if this is the Makarov variant, but I actually really like the PM. Putting up anti-air, but yeah, it's too late. Okay. Yeah, I got it too late. Well, that's
There's traps in the tunnel, guys. Stay in the mark. We gotta stay in the boundaries.
this radio is a bit finicky.
Everyone get in the boundaries.
Okay, we got a minute 45 until artillery's coming in. Okay. What was that? Can I get an overrun? Okay, well we did as much as we could. And with that very fun game over, I'm going to have to end it here as it's a tiny bit past of what I usually play. As in, you know, I usually do 2 hours, but now I'm just gonna. I was aiming for an hour and a half, but you know, it was fun playing Commander. I hope that everybody who has watched or will be watching or is watching has enjoyed this stream. I certainly have, especially with the Commander part, which I very rarely do. I'm going to end off here, as I already stated, kind of just repeating myself. But yeah, I usually stream at 2 p.m. and also 8 p.m. if I can make it. I do a variety of games, such as this one. And I hope that everybody has a fun rest of the day, night, or noon. Bye, I guess.